Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize the audio was off in this thing. All right, let me start back up here. I can't believe I've been speaking for this long and it's been muted. I just noticed it. So I want to apologize. All right. Um, this is the 2019 Tops Players Weekend cards. And let me backtrack here. We're doing Toronto and we're doing Houston. I do apologize. I muted it, walked away for a second, didn't unmute it, and so here we are. Any case, these were bought several months ago. I believe it was before the All-Star break that the Players Weekend occurred, and the guys wore monochromatic uniforms. Like you can see, they're either all white or all black, I believe it was, and that's for the AL and the NL. And any case, what you get is a set of these cards plus a relic card, and that's what we're going through tonight. So one of these is the relic, and one of these is the base. And what we're going through is basically the base. And they made it a limited run, as you can see from the things I went through very silently, apparently earlier. That this is it was like anywhere from like around 200, about 400, 500 sets of these made. So, and I don't recall if that was based on demand or whether that was a fixed number. I'm really not sure. You know, maybe they just ordered a certain amount and that's what the run was, based on. So, in any case, what we're going to do is going to go through these first. I wasn't sure which pile was which. We looked in there as Toronto, so this will be the Houston pile. And I think I mentioned as well, and I don't know if I mentioned it since we started back up here with sound, that we're going to be doing a break right after this as well. It's not a eBay break, but it's a just another one of these, kind of a product review break, if you will. So, anyway, I apologize again to everybody. I saw a bunch of people join up and a bunch of people bounce because they're probably like, there's no audio. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully they'll come back, and I appreciate you guys hanging out on this Wednesday night with the Break Brothers. So, we'll continue up here. So, I'm going to start at the beginning. Because we got off to a kind of a janky start there. Sorry. So now the first card, if we get all squared away here, is Cavan Biggio. And again, these are what the uniforms looked like. The monochromatic, they're all white or an all darker color. I believe it was black, but it's tough to see in that picture. And this is the rookie card for Cavan Biggio, or rookie year, one of his many cards. So obviously he's Craig Biggio's son. Next up is Bo Bichette. And again, it wasn't his rookie card because this wasn't his rookie campaign. You'll expect to be collecting his cards, I'm sure, next year. He got called up after starting the year with some injuries coming out of spring training. And so he didn't get called up with the rest of the guys like Cavan and Vlad Jr. So let's see. Anyway, extra base hit machine. I expect he'll do the same next year. He's got a lot of insulation around him in the lineup, so... and likewise, he provides it for a lot of those young bats that they got there. So, including Danny Jansen, Rowdy Tellez, Gurriel. I'm not sure if they're going to keep Gurriel, but I assume they will. And more guys like this that are coming up. So, in any case, that is the Bo Bichette. Next up, we got a... Come on with the focus. Help me out. I may have to go to a fixed focus here, folks. I don't like having to play with these things. All right, I'm going to get this focus fixed up. So we're going to go from audio problems to this. Real quick here. Sorry, guys. Let's fix a focus. All right, that shouldn't be too bad, I imagine. All right, so here we go. And that is an LK Vladdy Guerrero Jr., rookie card again. You can see the monochromatic uniforms. But it's still a little fuzzy. Anyway, you guys get the idea. Next up, we got a 100-mile Giles. That must be his nickname, or maybe what he had on the back of his uniforms that day. Ken Giles. I don't know that he ended the year with the Toronto club. He might have been traded towards the end of that. And oh, there you go, 100-mile Guile. And they got kind of like a hologram you can see built into the back of those. So I'm just going to double check on these other ones here. All right, so for Vladdy, he had sneakers, apparently, Mr. 91. and that is Bo Bichette. That's the back of his. Looks like he had his cleat said Bo, and the Kevin Biggio Biggie, which must be his nickname. So let's continue going through these. We got Jano for Danny Jansen, rookie catcher. Met him in spring training. Pretty good guy, and he hit really well. I imagine he'll keep it up. You know, he showed a decent amount of power. Very helpful in the lineup, so I think he should work out pretty well. And they do have a couple more guys, like I think it's Reese McGuire behind him as well. That's another young talent. Justin Smoke, and this is Moakley. Man, it is. There we go. Oh, I gotta back that off. Sorry again, folks. Let's do this quick. There we go. That should be at least a little bit better. There we go. Alright, so there's a Justin Smoke. And last up, looks like we got another Vladdy here. And that is a yellow or gold one. I'm not sure. No, it was batting before. So there's another rookie one at Players Weekend. And it's the same back. It's not numbered or anything. And not sure what the significance of the yellow or gold background is. But in any case, that is the base set for the Toronto Blue Jays version of this. We'll take a quick look at the relic card. And at the relic card, and then we'll go on to the Houston Astros. Put that aside, and then we'll go through some redemption stuff. Actually, we recently got some redemptions back, and a couple notes about that. So, anyway, it looks like we got the Biggie, the Kevin Biggio, and that is I'm not sure what color that is. Maybe a dark green. And you do have a piece of relic. It's not numbered, it appears. Tough to get that in focus. There we go. And yeah, I don't see a number on it. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, at the bottom. 124 or 199. See if we can get it kind of the light there. There we go. 124 or 199. So, the Kevin Biggio. So, again, that's what it consisted of. You get your base set of cards, and then you get your relic as well. And it does have the hologram, so you can look it up on Topps and see the date. But obviously, it was the Players Weekend. So it's not too mysterious from when it was used. In any case, let's get on to the Houston one here to keep things moving. And didn't really look at the names. I imagine it's got, wow, this is a tough one too. The Yonder Alonsos and the Altuves, I believe I saw on the list. So I would be expected to be pulling those. All right, I'm not going to bother with trying to mess with that. Just go to that if it gives me trouble here. And I'm not even going to try. You win, Topps. Alright. This one's got a rip. Oops. Probably just did that taking that off. And that is the relic, which would make this the base set. And sure enough, Houston. Get this opened up. Alright, first up, Tuve for Jose Altuve. Again, had a fantastic World Series, incredible postseason. Astros just came up a bit short. They had 2 games to close it out, and they just, for whatever reason, couldn't push it over the finish line. But there's the Zach Greinke. After somewhat of an uneven season for him, he actually really did fairly decent in the postseason. Alex Bregman, great player for them. And again, you can see the AL, they got the monochrome lighter uniforms. There's Jordan Alvarez. Call up. So I'm surprised you don't actually have that being his rookie card, because I thought his rookie card might have been an update or Series 2 of Topps. So Lapina, that's Yuli Gurriel, and that is the older brother of the Gurriel that's on Toronto. Michael Brantley, and finally Jordan Alvarez. And that's the equivalent of that Vlad, and the other one's kind of that gold or yellow color. And looks like he had a personalized bat. Alright. Let's see here if we get this on. And we'll take a look. There it is. And it is Alex Bregman. And that one is numbered 44 of 49. So there you go. And again, it's kind of a napkin relic, but it is from Players Weekend, and it's authentic. So, any case, that is the Houston Astros one. So pretty cool. Overall, not too bad. Again, just signifying a moment in time in this baseball season. If you're not familiar with Topps Now will sell you anything every day of the week. They are, if you really haven't seen them, you can go online, and for every milestone by a lot of guys, their debuts, their first hit, their first home run, a number of events, they will issue a card for. And throughout the year, they issue autos and whatever's going hot. If it's Alonso is 53, there's cards for his chase for the 50, 51, 52, 53, and so forth. In fact, I think we have some 53s around here somewhere as well. But it's a rabbit hole, folks. I just got to warn you. Don't spend too much money there, because there's something to buy new every day, and they'll dangle it in front of you. And a lot of the stuff you don't get for a long time. Some of the autos, it's up to like 16 to 20 weeks of waiting time, so it's brutal. Speaking of brutal waiting times, we submitted some redemptions, and any of you guys who have submitted redemptions know they can be absolutely torturous, and it's absolutely just craziness. So we submitted these three here were submitted like 4 months ago, and some of these sites, after a certain amount of time, they allow you to get substitutions, and sometimes that's not a bad thing, apparently. I was waiting a long time for these, and it was awful. Now, 2 of these are Panini, and 1 of these are Topps, and they're both interesting journeys. I was hating on both of them pretty religiously as I waited throughout the process for these. Panini was great. I'd always heard they've been fantastic about redemptions, and it's almost like a Walmart. They'll pretty much take anything back from anybody, it seems like. And I don't endorse that. I don't do it, but I've seen it done. And Panini's almost like that. Our Topps is pretty stringent about what they'll fulfill, with the expiration dates on redemption cards. Panini's pretty free and open about it. And 2 of these were from older products. And it was kind of on a lark that I sent them in, and they actually fulfilled them. So I was going to show you these real quick here. First up here, this was from I got a couple boxes here. A really obscure product. This is Panini Select. These little kind of micro packs here. 7 cards per box, 2 autos inside. And the cards were fairly mediocre, if I remember right. 7 packs per box, my bad. Yeah, so anyway, cards are kind of, they're foil, but they're not terribly exciting. I don't think it's an older one, by the way. It's 2013, I want to say. And so there's not the potential wasn't a lot here. 2013 or 2014, something like that. So anyway, what came out of there was a Nick Franklin, I believe. Nick Franklin redemption. And sure enough, wouldn't you know it, it took a little bit. Nick Franklin rookie card select shows up. They actually fulfilled it. It took about 4 months. Um, it is what it is. It's number 230 is 750. They found this cat, got him to sign a sticker, and they slapped it on this bad boy. And sure enough, here it is on my doorstep. So, um, again, congrats to Panini on this one. This is like a 2013. There it is at the bottom. 2013, and they fulfilled this thing. This was long expired, this redemption. It's ridiculous that they filled it, but they filled it. First try. Here's another one. This is another Panini. This is a 2016 Prime Cuts product from theirs. Prime Cuts is great. I do love them. And anyway, I sent this thing in, long expired, 2016. Sure enough, guess what came back? On card, 87/99, triple relic. Tough to believe they actually filled this thing, and that's I don't know if you can see it, Byung-Hyo Park from Minnesota, from the Twins. And that's a triple relic, including a pinstripe there in the middle. And that is 2016 Prime Cuts, as you can see up there. And sure enough, they filled it. 2013 and a 2016, they filled this year. On card sticker, still pretty amazing. I'll give big kudos to Panini for that. That's not they didn't have to do that, and they did. Now this other one was a Topps, and I can't remember. It was a 2019 product, and it was for Bradley Zimmer of Cleveland, and he's kind of minor league, major league, kind of. I think he flirts with the major leagues. I don't know how much time he spent up there, and that kind of speaks to where he is in echelon as far as his collecting, as far as his card is concerned. And it's not terribly collectible, and they were offering some sort of auto, obviously, for the redemption, and I can't remember what it was for, but in any case, it went for 4 months, and they recently, in the redemption area of the Topps account, they give you a list of everything you have there, and they give you an option sometimes to substitute after a certain amount of time. They just kind of give up along with you and know they've made you wait for a significant amount of time. In any case, they did offer me a substitute. Of course, when I hit the button, it said this card is not eligible for substitutions, so that was frustrating. Contacted customer support. Took them 3 weeks to get back with me. And then they said it'd be 2 to 4 weeks before I got a substitution because they would do it. And to their credit, it was probably more like 4 to 5, but this showed up. So I started with a Bradley Zimmer. What I ended up with was a Bowman Inception, and it's on card, and it's a Jose Abreu. So that's much better than a Bradley Zimmer, I have to say. So in this case, Topps did step up. They had maybe wait a significant amount of time, but still, Jose Abreu, I'd rather have him very much more than I would have a Bradley Zimmer. And it's an on card. It's pretty cool. It's a significantly thick card too. It's a Bowman Inception. I'm not really. I know Topps Inception. I thought I didn't know about a Bowman Inception. This is a 2014. So they did fulfill it, and it's pretty cool. Usually it's a like product, but in this case, I actually think that they've filled it with a better product. So, any case, that is the redemption news, and just covering these 3 cards that have come in the last week. So, all right. Again, these are the Topps Now product. I don't know if you can still order these things. We've got the Houston and the Toronto teams. They were pretty cool. About what you can expect from a normal Topps Now. Let's see. We got a break coming up on Friday, and that is more of the extravaganza. That should be fun. That was great. Great rookies. Where's that list of rookies? Hang on, everybody. I should be better prepared than this. I'll probably mention this again later. Decent relics. The rookies really shined. Let's see here. Cody Bellinger rookie we pulled. A Nick Senzel rookie that was an acrylic. That was pretty cool. Evan Longoria rookie card. Jose Batista. A couple Gleyber Torres. 2 Masahiro Tanaka rookie cards. A Juan Soto rookie card. A Trey Turner rookie card. An Acuna rookie card. An Albies rookie card. a Trevor Story, a Nolan Arenado rookie card, a Manny Ramirez rookie card, a Matt Holiday rookie card. Sorry, people, my voice is a little hoarse. And I'm running out of steam here. So, again, it should be a pretty cool break on Friday. In any case, stick around. It is, let's see, 10 of 10. At 10 o'clock, we'll be back with another break. And what we got coming up actually next is a hot pack break. So what we have is a bunch of packs guaranteed to have a relic or an auto in them. And we have... Oh, there should be one more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there it is. It's hiding. We have 8 hot packs. So we're going to be breaking these in just a couple of minutes. We got Alan Ginter. We got some archives, some update, some Topps Chrome. We got some Bowman Platinum. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes and with the hot pack break at 10 o'clock Eastern time, folks. So I'm going to get something to drink here. My voice is shot. We'll be back again 10 minutes. Thanks again for everybody for joining in on this Wednesday night, and we'll be back at 10 o'clock sharp. Thanks again. See ya.